Well, here at Mobile World Congress, I'm in the CA booth with Dmitry Sirota. Hello.
Hello, how are you?
Good, good. So, one of the big parts of the CA mobility announcement was DevOps,
Yep.
and I understand there's a lot of things that go into that around securing applications and the background APIs, and
Yeah.
so let's dig into that.
Sure. So do you want me to just kind of elaborate on some of what that is and what the Layer 7 contribution is?
Yeah, absolutely.
So a big part of the mobility announcement was the technologies associated with EMM. So all the content, mail, app management that's on the device.
Right, the sort of endpoint-oriented parts.
That's right. The things that are actually on your cell phone. And that's the thing that most of us experience in our day-to-day lives. We're obviously spending time on our WhatsApp or other types of applications. However, one thing we always forget is that those apps need to get data from somewhere to make them useful. Even in games, that data needs to reside either in the cloud or in your corporate data center if you're an enterprise. And so there's a second part to that whole equation around securing mobile apps. You need to be able to secure that back channel, that access into the data center. And so one of the things we announced here with CA is the introduction of additional technology that came from Layer 7, which was an acquisition from last summer, which basically is around securing those APIs to the data center. So that again, now with CA, we're able to address the security management of the apps on the device, and also the back channel that the apps use to access data in the data center. So device to data center.
Yeah, so it really is a whole holistic end-to-end approach.
Holistic end-to-end approach. And what's powerful about it is, of course, once you're able to address the API security on the back end for the apps, you're also able to make it available to developers. And that's where the DevOps piece comes from. So now developers have access to that same data when they're building the apps to make it more useful, more functional, and so forth.
Yeah, and so then this is obviously then important for companies that beyond being concerned with the EMM portion, the mobile app management, the mobile device management, as they're getting into making their mobile strategies much more advanced, then this other portion then becomes much more important.
It's making them more advanced, it's making them safer end-to-end, so we truly do have an end-to-end security solution from the device to the data center, but also it's about that speeding and accelerating innovation. Most organizations are focused on building more apps. No enterprise has one app to do everything. You have your Salesforce for CRM, you have other types of apps for time management, and if you're an organization building consumer apps, even more so. You may be building, if you're a bank, a brokerage app, a banking app, and so how do you get those to market faster and more securely? And so again, with the Layer 7 addition to the CA portfolio, you're able to address some of the API deployment, API security, API management.
Well, congratulations on this week's release, and thanks so much.
Thank you.